Struggling to pass your theory test on the first try? You're in the right place. Welcome to Driving Theory Test UK, your trusted source for DVSA-style practice questions, hazard perception training, road signs, and expert tips to help you pass with confidence. We make tricky topics simple with clear, easy-to-follow videos that help you learn faster and smarter. Whether your test is weeks away or just around the corner, we're here to guide you every step of the way. Subscribe now and join thousands of learners who've already passed their test with our help. Question 1. Triangular signs provide Option A. Information. B. Warnings. C. Directions. D. Orders. Answer is B. Warnings. Triangular signs are warning signs indicating that there are hazards ahead which you should watch out for. Question 2. What should you do if you are being followed closely by another driver? Option A. Brake abruptly. B. Honk. C. Allow the follower to overtake you as long as it can be done safely. D. Speed up. Answer is C. Allow the follower to overtake you as long as it can be done safely. If you are being followed very closely by another vehicle, being tailgated, try to stay calm and do not speed up as the following driver will only speed up as well. If you can do so safely, allow them to overtake. Sometimes this is not possible, so the safest thing you can do is to gradually allow the gap between your vehicle and the one in front to increase to double what it should be by gradually slowing down. Question 3. Show me how you can test if your mechanical parking brake is worn out. Option A. Apply the handbrake and see whether it will hold the vehicle without your needing to pull the lever too high. B. Find a safe location, drive forward, and bring your car to a stop with the parking brake. C. Apply your parking brake and gently try to drive away. D. Find a steep hill and test whether the handbrake can stop your car from rolling. Answer is A. Apply the handbrake and see whether it will hold the vehicle without your needing to pull the lever too high. Apply the parking brake firmly. Check that the parking brake secures the vehicle without your needing to pull the lever too high. Question 4. Which of the following hazards should the driver of the grey car be most wary of? Option A. The road surface being uneven. B. Empty parking spaces. C. Not enough space between nearby cars. D. People exiting parked cars. Answer is D. People exiting parked cars. There is always a risk when passing parked cars that a car door will open and a person will step out onto the road. You should drive defensively, keeping your speed low, looking for this and other hazards as you pass. Question 5. When must you stop at this junction? Option A. Only when the area is busy. B. When turning right only. C. At all times. D. During rush hours only. Answer is C. At all times. Must stop behind the line at a junction where stop sign is in place with a solid white line. It is law that a driver must stop at least once before the line and wait for a safe gap before proceeding. Question 6. You're driving on this dual carriageway. Why may you need to slow down? Option A. There are no footpaths. B. There are roadworks ahead of you. C. There are solid white lines on either side. D. There's a broken white line in the center. Answer is B. There are roadworks ahead of you. Look well ahead and read any road signs as you drive. They're there to inform you of what's ahead. In this case, you may need to slow down and change direction. Check your mirrors so you know what's happening around you before you change speed or direction. Question 7. You are driving an ordinary car along the motorway. Can you enter this HOV lane? Option A. Yes, but you must remain in the lane for at least 2 miles. B. Yes, but you must be carrying at least 1 passenger. C. Yes, at any time. D. Yes, but you must be carrying at least 2 passengers. Answer is B. Yes, but you must be carrying at least 1 passenger. This HOV lane requires cars to have at least 2 occupants, the driver and at least 1 passenger. Question 8. The 2-second rule allows you to: Option A. Keep a safe distance from the vehicle in front. B. Check over your shoulder. C. Check all your mirrors. D. Keep a safe distance from the curb. Answer is A. Keep a safe distance from the vehicle in front. The 2-second rule allows you to keep a safe distance from the vehicle in front so that you can stop in time, should you need to. Question 9. For how long is a statutory off-road notification valid? Option A. Until the vehicle is used on the road. B. Until the vehicle is insured and MOT'd. C. Until the vehicle is repaired or modified. D. Until the vehicle is taxed, sold, or scrapped. Answer is D. Until the vehicle is taxed, sold, or scrapped. A SORN allows you to keep a vehicle off-road and untaxed. SORN will end when the vehicle is taxed, sold, or scrapped. Question 10. You pull up at a puffin crossing with a red light. Pedestrians are currently using the crossing. The light will remain red until: Option A. You drive your car onto the puffin crossing gradually. B. The pedestrians have safely reached the pavement on the other side of the road. C. An oncoming driver on the other side of the road has also stopped in front of the crossing. D. The pedestrians using the crossing are no longer in front of your car. Answer is B. The pedestrians have safely reached the pavement on the other side of the road. Your car should not obstruct the puffin crossing while it is in use by pedestrians. Once all users have crossed the road and are safely on the pavement, the lights will automatically change. Your vehicle must remain at a stop until then. Question 11. When you are preparing to turn left off the road onto a side road, what should you be most wary of? Option A. Vehicles parked at the sides of the roads. B. Pedestrians and cyclists. C. Congested traffic on the side road. D. A one-way system on the side road. Answer is B. Pedestrians and cyclists. You must prioritize the pedestrian and cyclist hazards because they can quickly obscure the road and cause danger unexpectedly. Question 12. When may a passenger travel in a car without wearing a seat belt? Option A. When they're under 14 years old. B. When they're under 1.5 meters, 5 feet, in height. C. When they're exempt for medical reasons. D. When they're sitting in the rear seat. Answer is C. When they're exempt for medical reasons. If you have adult passengers, it's their responsibility to wear seat belt, but you should still remind them to use one as they get in the car. It's your responsibility to make sure that all children in your car are secured with an appropriate restraint. Exemptions are allowed for those with a medical exemption certificate. Question 13. What's likely to happen if you put too much oil in your engine? Option A. The clutch pedal will lock. B. The air intake will become blocked. C. The timing belt will slip. D. The oil seals will leak. Answer is D. The oil seals will leak. Too much oil will lead to increased pressure in the engine. This could damage oil seals, lead to oil leaks. Any excess oil should be drained off. Question 14. What might you expect to happen in this situation? Option A. Traffic will move into the right-hand lane. B. Traffic will move into the left-hand lane. C. Traffic speed will increase. D. Traffic won't need to change position. Answer is B. Traffic will move into the left-hand lane. Be courteous and allow the traffic to merge into the left-hand lane. Question 15. What should you do when you meet an oncoming vehicle on a single-track road? Option A. Switch on your hazard warning lights. B. Reverse back to the main road. C. Stop at a passing place. D. Carry out an emergency stop. Answer is C. Stop at a passing place. Take care when using single-track roads. It can be difficult to see around bends because of hedges or fences, so expect to meet oncoming vehicles. Drive carefully and be ready to pull into or stop opposite a passing place, where you can pass each other safely. Question 16. When must you use dipped headlights during the day? Option A. When you're parking. B. All the time you're driving. C. When you're driving along narrow streets. D. When you're driving in poor visibility. Answer is D. When you're driving in poor visibility. You must use dipped headlights when daytime visibility is seriously reduced, generally to 100 meters, 328 feet, or less. You may also use front or rear fog lights, but they must be switched off when visibility improves. Question 17. How can you use your vehicle's engine to control your speed? Option A. By selecting neutral. B. By selecting reverse gear. C. By changing to a lower gear. D. By changing to a higher gear. Answer is C. By changing to a lower gear. You should brake and slow down before selecting a lower gear. The gear can then be used to keep the speed low and help you control the vehicle. This is particularly helpful on long downhill stretches, where brake fade can occur if the brakes overheat. Question 18. What does this sign mean? Option A. No stopping. B. End of 24-hour clearway. C. No stopping except buses. D. No stopping except taxis. Answer is A. No stopping. No stopping, not even to pick up or set down passengers. Question 19. You're on a 3-lane motorway. Which lane are you in if there are red reflective studs on your left and white ones to your right? Option A. On the hard shoulder. B. In the left-hand lane. C. In the middle lane. D. In the right-hand lane. Answer is B. In the left-hand lane. The colors of the reflective studs on the motorway and their locations are red between the hard shoulder and the carriageway, white between lanes, amber between the carriageway and the central reservation, green along slip road exits and entrances, bright green-yellow at roadworks and contraflow systems. Question 20. What does this sign mean? Option A. Parking prohibited 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, for 4 consecutive months. B. Entry prohibited 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, for 4 consecutive months. C. Waiting prohibited 24 hours a day for only 2 days, the 1st of May and the 30th of September. D. Waiting prohibited 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, for 4 consecutive months. Answer is D. Waiting prohibited 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, for 4 consecutive months. This sign tells you that waiting is prohibited 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, for at least 4 consecutive months. Hey there! I hope this video helps you get ready to pass your UK driving theory test with confidence. If you find it helpful, hit that subscribe button and turn on the bell so you never miss our latest updates and mock tests. Don't forget to share your score in the comments. We'd love to see how you're doing. Alright, let's dive back into the video. Question 21. Why is it particularly important to check your vehicle before making a long motorway journey? Option A. You'll have to do more harsh braking on motorways. B. Motorway services areas don't deal with breakdowns. C. Continuous high speeds increase the risk of your vehicle breaking down. D. The road surface will wear down the tires faster. Answer is C. Continuous high speeds increase the risk of your vehicle breaking down. Before you start your journey, make sure that your vehicle can cope with the demands of high-speed driving. You should check a number of things, the main ones being fuel, oil, water, and tires. You also need to plan rest stops if you're making a long journey. Question 22. Where would you expect to see these markers? Option A. On a diversion sign. B. On a large goods vehicle. C. On a motorway sign. D. On a railway bridge. Answer is B. On a large goods vehicle. These markers must be fitted to vehicles over 13 meters long, heavy goods vehicles, and rubbish skips placed in the road. They're reflective to make them easier to see in the dark. Question 23. How can you avoid wheel spin when you're driving on an icy road? Option A. Brake gently and repeatedly. B. Drive at a slow speed in the highest gear possible. C. Drive in a low gear at all times. D. Use the parking brake if the wheels start to slip. Answer is B. Drive at a slow speed in the highest gear possible. If you're traveling on an icy road, extra caution will be required to avoid loss of control. Keeping your speed down and using the highest gear possible will reduce the risk of the tires losing their grip on this slippery surface. Question 24. What safety device must be fitted to a trailer braking system? Option A. Jockey wheel. B. Stabilizer. C. Corner steadies. D. Breakaway cable. Answer is D. Breakaway cable. In the event that the trailer becomes detached from the towing vehicle, the breakaway cable activates the trailer brakes before snapping. This allows the towing vehicle to get free of the trailer and out of danger. Question 25. What must you do if your eyesight has become very poor and you're no longer able to meet the driver's eyesight requirements? Option A. Tell the driver licensing authority. B. Tell your doctor. C. Tell your optician. D. Tell the police. Answer is A. Tell the driver licensing authority. Having very poor eyesight will have a serious effect on your ability to drive safely. If you can't meet the driver's eyesight requirements, you must tell DVLA. Question 26. What's the nearest you may park to a junction? Option A. 20 meters, 66 feet. B. 15 meters, 49 feet. C. 10 meters, 32 feet. D. 12 meters, 39 feet. Answer is C. 10 meters, 32 feet. Don't park within 10 meters, 32 feet, of a junction, unless in an authorized parking place. This is to allow drivers emerging from, or turning into, the junction a clear view of the road they're joining. It also allows them to see hazards such as pedestrians or cyclists at the junction. Question 27. What should you do when you see this sign at a crossroads? Option A. Telephone the police. B. Maintain the same speed. C. Carry on with great care. D. Find another route. Answer is C. Carry on with great care. When traffic lights are out of order, treat the junction as an unmarked crossroads. Be very careful and be prepared to stop. No one has priority. Question 28. What makes your tires illegal? Option A. If they were bought second-hand. B. If they have any large, deep cuts in the sidewall. C. If they're of different makes. D. If they have different tread patterns. Answer is B. If they have any large, deep cuts in the sidewall. Your tires may be of different treads and makes. They can even be second-hand, as long as they're in good condition. They must, however, be intact, without cuts or tears. When checking the sidewalls for cuts and bulges, don't forget to check the side of the tire that's hidden from view, under the car. Question 29. Who has priority at an unmarked crossroads? Option A. The smaller vehicle. B. The larger vehicle. C. No one has priority. D. The faster vehicle. Answer is C. No one has priority. Practice good observation in all directions before you emerge or make a turn. Proceed only when you're sure it's safe to do so. Question 30. What legal requirement must be met by a newly qualified driver? Option A. They must have a new photograph taken for their full license. B. They must have valid motor insurance. C. They must display green L plates. D. They must be accompanied on their first motorway journey. Answer is B. They must have valid motor insurance. It's your responsibility to make sure you're properly insured for the vehicle you're driving. This is the case regardless of whether you're a newly qualified driver or one with more experience. Question 31. When may you use hazard warning lights while you're driving? Option A. On the approach to toucan crossings, where cyclists are waiting to cross. B. On rural routes, after a sign warning of animals. C. Instead of sounding the horn in a built-up area between 11:30 p.m. and 7 o'clock a.m. D. On a motorway or unrestricted dual carriageway, to warn of a hazard ahead. Answer is D. On a motorway or unrestricted dual carriageway, to warn of a hazard ahead. When there's queuing traffic ahead and you have to slow down or even stop, briefly showing your hazard warning lights will help alert the traffic behind to the hazard. Question 32. What should you do when you're approaching traffic? Lights that have red and amber showing together? Option A. Take care because there's a fault with the lights. B. Stop because the lights are changing to red. C. Pass the lights if the road is clear. D. Wait for the green light. Answer is D. Wait for the green light. Be aware that other traffic might still be clearing the junction as you approach. A green light means you may go on, but only if the way is clear. Question 33. What does this sign mean? Option A. Level crossing without gate or barrier. B. Cattle grid ahead. C. Level crossing with gate or barrier. D. Gated road ahead. Answer is C. Level crossing with gate or barrier. Some crossings have gates but no attendant or signals. You should stop, look both ways, listen and make sure that no train is approaching. If there's a telephone, contact the signal operator to make sure it's safe to cross. Question 34. You're driving at night. What should you do if you're dazzled by headlights coming towards you? Option A. Pull down your sun visor. B. Flash your main beam headlights. C. Slow down or stop. D. Shade your eyes with your hand. Answer is C. Slow down or stop. If the headlights of an oncoming vehicle dazzle you, slow down or, if necessary, stop. Don't close your eyes or swerve, as you'll increase your chances of having a collision. Don't flash your headlights either, as this could dazzle other drivers and make the situation worse. Question 35. When must you contact the driver and vehicle licensing agency? Option A. When you use your vehicle for work. B. When you get a parking ticket. C. When you change your vehicle. D. When your vehicle's insurance is due. Answer is C. When you change your vehicle. DVLA needs to keep its records up to date. It sends out a reminder when a vehicle's tax is due for renewal. To do this, it needs to know the name and address of the registered keeper. Every vehicle in the country is registered, so it's possible to trace its history. Question 36. What should you do when you move off from behind a parked car? Option A. Look around before moving off. B. Use the exterior mirrors only. C. Give a signal after moving off. D. Look around after moving off. Answer is A. Look around before moving off. Before moving off, you should use both the interior and exterior mirrors to check that the road is clear. Look around to check the blind spots and, if necessary, give a signal to warn other road users of your intentions. Also look well ahead as you'll have to steer out into the road to pass the parked car. Question 37. What should you do as you approach this bridge? Option A. Keep to 30 miles per hour. B. Move to the right. C. Slow down. D. Change gear. Answer is C. Slow down. You should slow down and be cautious. Hump bridges are often narrow and there may not be enough room for you to pass an oncoming vehicle at this point. Also, there's no footpath, so be aware of pedestrians in the road. Question 38. What would suggest you're driving on an icy road? Option A. There's less tire noise. B. There's less transmission noise. C. There's less engine noise. D. There's less wind noise. Answer is A. There's less tire noise. Drive extremely carefully when the roads are icy. When traveling on ice, tires make virtually no noise and the steering feels light and unresponsive. In icy conditions, be very gentle when braking, accelerating, and steering. Question 39. You are driving in fog. Why should you keep well back from the vehicle in front? Option A. In case it changes direction suddenly. B. In case it stops suddenly. C. In case its brake lights dazzle you. D. In case its fog lights dazzle you. Answer is B. In case it stops suddenly. You should keep well back from the vehicle in front when driving in fog because it gives you more time to react to sudden stops and allows you to see the road ahead past the vehicle, which is especially important if it's a large one. The road surface may also be wet, which increases stopping distances. Question 40. You're approaching traffic lights and the red light is showing. What signal will show next? Option A. Green alone. B. Amber alone. C. Red and amber. D. Green and amber. Answer is C. Red and amber. If you know which light is going to show next, you can plan your approach accordingly. This can help prevent excessive braking or hesitation at the junction.
Hi there. I hope this video is helpful for you. If it is, please like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you never miss future driving tips and tests. Also, don't forget to comment your score. And make sure to watch until the end. Your support helps us bring you more content to ace your theory test. Let's get back to the video.
Question 41. What does this sign mean? Option A. Ring road. B. No vehicles. C. Roundabout. D. Mini roundabout. Answer is C. Roundabout. As you approach a roundabout, look well ahead and check all signs. Decide which exit you wish to take and move into the correct position as you approach the roundabout, signaling as required. Question 42. What does this motorway sign mean? Option A. Temporary maximum speed 50 miles per hour. B. No services for 50 miles. C. Temporary minimum speed 50 miles per hour. D. Obstruction 50 meters, 164 feet, ahead. Answer is A. Temporary maximum speed 50 miles per hour. Look out for signs above your lane or on the central reservation. These will give you important information or warnings about the road ahead. To allow for the high speed of motorway traffic, These signs may light up some distance from any hazard. Don't ignore the signs just because the road looks clear to you. Question 43. You are coming up to a junction and see the following sign. What does it mean? Option A. It's a side road. B. It's an escape lane. C. It's a staggered junction. D. It's a T-junction. Answer is D. It's a T-junction. This is a warning sign and it tells you that you are at a T-junction. Question 44. Which road user has caused a hazard? Option A. The parked car, arrowed A. B. The car turning, arrowed D. C. The moving car, arrowed C. D. The pedestrian waiting to cross, arrowed B. Answer is A. The parked car, arrowed A. The car arrowed A is parked within the area marked by zigzag lines at the pedestrian crossing. Parking here is illegal. It also blocks the view for pedestrians wishing to cross the road. Restricts the view of the crossing for approaching traffic. Question 45. What does this motorway sign mean? Option A. Pull up on the hard shoulder. B. Leave the motorway at the next exit. C. Change to the opposite carriageway. D. Change to the lane on your left. Answer is D. Change to the lane on your left. On the motorway, signs sometimes show temporary warnings due to traffic or weather conditions. They may be used to indicate lane closures. Temporary speed limits. Question 46. What does this sign mean? Option A. No trams ahead. B. Trams crossing ahead. C. Trams only. D. Oncoming trams. Answer is B. Trams crossing ahead. This sign tells you to beware of trams. If you don't usually drive in a town where there are trams, remember to look out for them at junctions and look for tram rails, signs and signals. Question 47. What does it mean if you see a pedestrian with a dog that has a yellow or burgundy coat? Option A. The pedestrian is an older person. B. The pedestrian is deaf. C. The pedestrian is colorblind. D. The pedestrian is a dog trainer. Answer is B. The pedestrian is deaf. Dogs trained to help deaf people have a yellow or burgundy coat. If you see one, you should take extra care, as the pedestrian may not be aware of vehicles approaching. Question 48. Where would you usually see this road sign? Option A. At the start of a motorway. B. At the start of a tunnel. C. On a roundabout. D. At the pedestrian crossing. Answer is A. At the start of a motorway. This sign is found at the start of a motorway. It tells you the motorway regulations and includes the national speed limit, unless a different speed limit is signed. Question 49. How should you use anti-lock brakes when you need to stop in an emergency? Option A. Keep pumping the foot brake to prevent skidding. B. Brake promptly and firmly until you've stopped. C. Apply the parking brake to reduce the stopping distance. D. Brake normally but grip the steering wheel tightly. Answer is B. Brake promptly and firmly until you've stopped. If you have ABS and need to stop in an emergency, Keep your foot firmly on the brake pedal until the vehicle has stopped. When the ABS operates, you may hear a grating sound and feel vibration through the brake pedal. This is normal and you should maintain pressure on the brake pedal until the vehicle stops. Question 50. How will a police officer in a patrol vehicle signal for you to stop? Option A. Overtake and give a slowing down arm signal. B. Flash the headlights, indicate left and point to the left. C. Use the siren, overtake, cut in front and stop. D. Pull alongside you, use the siren and wave you to stop. Answer is B. Flash the headlights, indicate left and point to the left. You must obey signals given by the police. If a police officer in a patrol vehicle wants you to pull over, they'll indicate this without causing danger to you or other traffic.
For more practice and updates, click on the video. Continue building your confidence to pass your theory test. Thank you for watching, and see you in the next video.